So, to get back into the thick of commentation real quick, something I wanted to touch on is, you guys are probably wondering how I knew Yako was going to be a victim. We haven't had a personal death yet, like somebody that we know, somebody that we're familiar with. We haven't had a death like that yet, and usually Danganronpa is all about that. So initially I thought it was going to be Kurumi in the Etheria Academy investigation, potentially becoming a murder victim, but that didn't happen. And we're on chapter 4, and this seems like a good pacing point to do it at. And the intuition just happened to pay off in this chapter.
We just happened to appear at the scene of the doctor's murder.
Yes, that's it!
Huh?
The Peacekeepers made up their minds that we're responsible for killing Dr. Weska. They don't think the hitman even existed in the first place.
That's true.
What? Proving that doesn't help us in this situation at all.
But what if we proved our innocence? What if we could prove this was done by the hitman? The Peacekeepers would have no reason to apprehend us.
Maybe, but still.
How do you intend on proving our innocence?
Don't tell me you're gonna catch that hitman and turn him over to the Peacekeepers. That's impossible. He's probably already escaped by now.
Then we gotta investigate it. We have to investigate the doctor's lab and gather evidence of the hitman's crime.
That's crazy talk. How do you plan on investigating under these circumstances?
Rather than the hitman operating and killing these two, I want to know why these two were targeted.
Doesn't guarantee the Peacekeepers will suddenly let us go. This facility is already restricted. They could make
It's obvious that the hitman's motive was to
us.
take out an integral key point in the NDA's operation and simultaneously the Peacekeepers' research in targeting the doctor, but like, I want to know what the focal premise is.
You've seen how they act for a while now.
Like, why? What is the motivation here?
That may be true, but...
Was it another researcher? Is the culprit somebody that we know? Is it Vivia? Like, I just don't know.
We have to stand up to them.
I don't know
the only
who
way
to
we
put my
can.
suspicion in this chapter, which is very
When
good.
all hope seems lost. That's exactly the moment to fight back.
So in
as
every
detectives.
previous chapter, I've had very good intuition because, like, I'm just very good at analyzation.
We must obtain
But
the truth and
this,
use it
I don't know
against
how
the
to discern.
Peacekeepers.
This could go either way, and it's very
I
hard
agree.
because I'm very centrist on the matter.
Laura,
It's true. Detectives should use the truth as their weapon of choice. I didn't expect to hear that from you, Yuma. You sure have grown.
But how do we even investigate? The place is crawling with Peacekeepers outside this room.
Still, it's not impossible. We have someone with the best forte for this situation.
huh? Could it be Vivia?
Vivia. There is an exclamation mark over Vivia's head. We are finally gonna learn what Vivia's fucking forte is.
Damn.
I'm looking forward to that. If only I had my disguise tools. Damn it. Right now, all we can do is rely on Vivia. Desahiko. Yeah, that sucks.
What should I do?
Would it be possible to save Chief Yako with Vivia's forte?
No.
I don't know yet, but let's talk to Vivia and find out. No, I think if it was possible, Vivia would have done it already.
First off,
You should ask about his powers.
What does that mean?
Vivia's forte. Yeah, nobody has told me about Vivia's forte at all. So Desahiko's I learned kind of early. Halara's I learned really early. Fubuki's I had an idea of, given the choker with the moniker on it. Like with the like patterns and shit. Vivia, I have no fucking idea.
I just remembered. I heard rumors about him back at the WDO. Vivia Twilight can supposedly solve crimes in his sleep.
In his sleep?
It's not a big deal. My condition lets me do detective work while sleeping. Kinda like how some people sneeze differently than others. In my case...
Oh, just get to the point. We're running out of time. Can you or can't you do this investigation?
Oh, the point? Well, the point is, at the end of the rainbow is an ancient battlefield.
Hey, can I punch you just this once?
Get him, tiny man!
You and I are on the exact same page right now.
If I skip too much, you won't understand. Reading the first and final page of a novel won't give you any notion about the story.
I don't want to hear about some story. Tell us about your Forte!
I'll explain. His forte is spectral projection.
Spectral
He
projection.
can control his own ethereal self.
Aha!
Ethereal self. I suppose I should call it a soul or a ghost. He is not confined by the laws of physics.
What? He can go outside his body and do shit.
Which means he can pass through walls and floors. And all the while, other people
What?
cannot see him.
Dude, I fucking knew it.
In other words, you can turn yourself
Vivia is
into
the
a
murderer
ghost?
of this chapter. I'm fucking calling it now. He's the fucking stupid hitman. He's the guy.
So you
It's
can
gotta be
investigate
him.
without being seen by the peacekeepers.
It's gotta be you, dude.
I won't do it.
Huh?
Hey, now's not the time to back down. I'm not asking you to read the room or whatever, but at least do something for your friends here.
You think I don't care about my friends? I've made my decision because I care for all of you.
Oh, so the larger... Okay, so Vivia's motivation here is to ensure all of our safety. That's okay, okay, I understand, that's the motivation. It's Vivia, dude, I know it is, and I'm gonna explain why. So he took out the doctor, the researcher, so we wouldn't have any curiosities to pursue. He took out Yako because Yako has been putting us headfirst into danger, and he's the leader of the NDA. That makes total fucking sense. If his ability is astral projection or whatever the fuck, and he can physically go outside of his body and fucking morph through walls and shit, he can bypass the security system super fucking easily. There's no way he wouldn't be able to do that. That also explains how he was able to get the fuck out of the room.
We're all determined to fight. But don't you think it'd be better?
That might
to
be
do
too
as the
simple, but I don't think
peacekeepers
so.
say in this
I think
case?
this one is obvious for a fucking reason.
You may be able to get Chief Yako medical attention in exchange for surrendering. Don't you think that's the highest chance of
I
survival?
think Vivia is
out of
genuinely
all
looking out for our
options?
well-being and safety here. And he had to kill Yako and the doctor guy to do it.
You gotta be kidding. Don't you have any pride as a detective?
Not at all.
Whoa, that sure was blunt.
Clinging to pride is why conflict will never vanish from this world.
That seems very poetic of Vivia as well for his character, I think is the correct word to use.
I hate conflict.
To take out two giant
I'd
figureheads
rather live in a quiet and peaceful world.
and take out Yako and take out this guy, that serves as like a perfect motivation for Vivia to do something like this, I think.
Butterflies cross the lake, and snowy flowers conceal the moon. I simply wish to sleep soundly in a serene world.
Why is he so fucking hot, dude?
Is it such a crime to hold this small wish?
I'm gonna cosplay as this man at some point. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm totally gonna do it.
If no one else is willing to say it, then I will warn you. It's a sin to waste such a talent given to you. You are skilled as a detective.
He's so up
However,
my fucking
you lack
alley.
the willpower to make use of it. Why is that? Are you afraid of something? Or perhaps you are laughing at the rest of us.
I'm happy to hear you have such high regard for me, Halara. But you're simply overestimating me. I didn't become a detective because I wanted to be. And as to whether or not I'm afraid, I would say
I
that
love
may
his
be.
demeanor.
When you
Like,
desire something,
fuck.
you're afraid of losing it. And yet, why does everyone continue to have desires?
Like, I hate to do this, but he just like me for real.
Is the truth.
Like, it's very easy every
worse
day
is-
for me to throw on a persona and be friendly and sociable and funny and laugh, haha. But, like, actually poetically, in terms of the way my mind works and the way that I gauge things and reason things out, and, like, as to my aspirations and my thoughts on things, and, like, it's so like Vivia. It's very weird.
Incomprehensible.
And I think that's why I resonate
Completely
with him so
bonkers.
fucking much.
Look at the chief. He's dying.
I don't have the
Does
same
it hurt your
motivations.
soul even a little?
I'm nowhere near as
Can't believe you're going
deluded and
about all
bored and
this
sleepy.
nonsense right now.
I apologize if I've offended you. Don't worry, I'll stop talking. As usual, I'll simply go to a dark place, out of sight, out of mind.
Master, you gotta stop him!
I fucking love Vivia, dude.
Please, wait.
I love this guy.
I don't understand what you're saying, but I know we need your help right now. If you say you won't cooperate with the investigation, I don't mind. But in exchange, will you please hold hands with me?
Are you trying to make up? I don't remember us fighting to begin with.
No, I just want to borrow your power.
Ah, this is your coalescence, is it?
You knew and were just playing dumb?
Well, if it's just holding hands, I don't mind. I have no reason to decline.
Fuck yes.
Shinigami?
What is this sensation? I knew it already, but this guy is strange.
Oh, it's because Shinigami's a ghost and because he has the Forte of the fucking spectral Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, he is kind of a weird person.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe because he can walk the ethereal realm that she's a part of or something, it gives her a weird sensation.
That's not what I meant.
And because she's connected to me, she's feeling it.
So, you can now use spectral projection? If so, I must warn you. When using my Forte, your body will act as though you're asleep. You better lay down before you begin.
All right.
That's so fucking cool.
You'll be defenseless while using it, so be careful. Though everyone is here, so you don't have to worry. Also, your ghost form doesn't mean you're completely safe from harm.
Hey, Yuma. Do you think you can do it?
I don't know, but I'll try. Can you watch over my body in the meantime?
Yeah, you can count on me.
Go and investigate to your heart's content. We'll
I think Vivia is the murderer of this chapter. I think he took out two very high prominently key figures
Understood.
in one fell swoop. I think that's what this is.
There's not much time. I need to proceed with the investigation and get
This
everyone
makes
out of here.
absolute narrative sense for a double murder, too.
I have to do this for Chief Yako.
It's hard for me to put into words, but I understand why. This research is so important, and Yako led such a big sway in the means of operations for the NDA and giving them their objectives, and he was just throwing everybody into danger head on. This is so fucking cool.
So
I never
this is
thought the
spectral
theme of
projection.
ghosts would exist outside
It's strange to see
Shinigami in this
myself
game.
outside of my own body.
That's so neat.
Let's see.
Ow! Wait, it didn't hurt, but it feels like I bumped into something. Is it because I've become a spirit like you, Shinigami?
Looks like I can smack you directly now. I'm loving this.
So am I.
This makes me feel really uneasy.
Lucky for you, I'm here. Now we're literally soulmates.
We're actually a ghost. Like, this is fucking cool as shit. Wow. Okay, that's fucking awesome. Maybe, while we have the properties of our astrally projected form, we can see how Vivia was able to do this. I'm very, very fucking confident it was him. I don't think anybody else could have done it. I think due to his Forte, this was achievable. And I think it's unique in that regard that only he could have done this. Only he could have orchestrated this to happen.
His soul has probably left his body about now.
Huh? Really? He doesn't look all that different to me.
Looks like Tetsuhiko can't see me. I'm sure I can investigate without the Peacekeepers spotting me now.
By the way, Yuma, I'm sure you're hovering right above the floor near us. You're only doing so subconsciously. Right now, you're truly free from the shackles of the laws of physics.
This is another great fucking detail, too, with Vivia's character. Is he seems so nonchalant and just besides existence that, like, this seems like the perfect kind of ability, characteristically, to be catered to him.
Similarly,
Which I really
it may
like.
at first be difficult to pass through a wall due to the preconceived notion that you'll be blocked. To begin, Try passing through a door. Your consciousness views doors innately as passageways. Why don't you try it out?
I'm passing through the door.
You and I are the...
Whoa.
So because your mind automatically perceives things that you would normally walk through to be transferable.
This means I can freely go in and out of places I couldn't before.
That is so fucking cool. Oh man, that's
Also,
rad.
the hallway is brightly lit now. Seems like the regular power switched back on.
Anyway, we got to investigate the murder scene.
Wait, hold on,
We
regular
need to hurry
power.
up before more peacekeepers arrive.
Would that have something to do with the security system by chance?
Yep, mysterable.
Okay, let's go do this other investigation. What the fuck is that? Oh. Okay, what happens?
Whoa, it's huge. I wonder how many people are in there.
Looks like we can't go this way. Let's look for another path.
Okay, so they're just here to block me. Gotcha, okay. That's the room that we came out of.
What are those?
They're lost, wandering souls. They're your natural enemies while you're in ghost form.
Is
Okay.
this what Vivia was warning us about?
Yeah, just be careful not to touch them.
Okay.
What happens if I do?
You'll be joining them! I can't wait to see that!
Why are you excited
Don't touch
about
the
that?
evil ghosts. Got you.
Anyway, let's be careful and make sure not to touch them.
Okay.
Time for the tutorial!
Get to Dr. Huesca's critical lab, but watch out for the wandering souls.
Hits.
Wandering soul will
Exactly
drag
what
whatever it
it
touches to the afterlife, so be careful. Okay.
Alright, let's hurry.
Let's go!
So, question is, how are we supposed to get past all this shit? Hold on.
Oh, that was a close one.
Okay.
It's
Oh, no.
flowing like a waterfall.
Got you. Okay. This is just pattern shit. This should be easy. Should be. Okay. I don't like that. Ah.
There are so many!
Do that fucking shit either. Okay. Pattern shit. Easy peasy, dude. How many of these fucking sequences are there? Okay, let's judge this for a minute. So I gotta... Okay, I got this. Okay.
Just
Now
a
what?
bit more.
Just a bit more. How much more, Yuma? It's the fucking question here, Chief. Okay, so it's obvious that I have to go past that one that's going back and forth, but I think I gotta time it in tandem with that other guy. I think I have to go right there when they're on the back track, on the back way, because I think if I don't, I'm gonna get hit by that one that's going up and down. Oh my god, come on, dude. There's no easy way to get past this one.
I was really sweating!
Is he good or what? You only get one, so don't bask in it too much. Next time we have a stupid life or death minigame, I'm gonna fail it 20 times.
We're here. I hope there's no one inside.
Who cares if there is? Not like they can see you anyway.
God, I'm good at pattern shit, dude.
It's a matter of how I feel. Even if they can't see me, it'd make me uneasy if peacekeepers were there.
So that's how it is. I'm already used to it, so I didn't notice.